What up, world? What up, media? I am Drewize, and this is Drewize Topics. Thank you for clicking on this particular topic this morning, and thank you for viewing my previous videos here on YouTube, Drewize Topics. I appreciate it. I am the Drewize, the one and only Drewize. Not no duplicate, not no copycat. I am I am Dre Wise, the one and only. This topic I want to talk about is true, and it's a fact if you look at it. Because if people will do this for their children and bring this in, oh, we can change. The generation can change. We can break that generation curse of still repeating. You know? Okay. Topic is to make a better future for our children is to tell our children the truth. Yes. Okay. See, I got my Punisher outfit on. A Punisher t-shirt, Yeah, Marvel for life. Anyways. See, if you are a black parent, you know, if you're a black single mother, or you're a black single father, or you are a black parents that are married, or nowadays everybody's not getting married to have children. Everybody's becoming baby mama, baby daddy. You know how it go, YouTube. Now, if you are a black parent, white parent, Native American parent, Puerto Rican parent, Hispanic, Mexican parent, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Asian parent, we should tell our children the truth. You see, we put our faith as parents to think in our mind that we could trust in this school system called public school, or private school, But public school system or private school system is not telling our children the truth, especially our black children. It's not telling our black children the truth. Not at all. Sure enough, we're supposed to learn about math and reading and writing and science and stuff like that. But they're not telling the real fact of history. They're telling stuff like Christopher Columbus. They want to talk about Martin Luther King. They do not want to talk about Malcolm X. They want to talk about George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, and many, many more, But we as parents need to tell our children the truth. What did Jesus say when he was talking to the Jews? Jesus said, the truth shall make you free. That is what Jesus said. See, the Bible, is all mentioned and written in truth. Yeah. We need to tell our children, especially our black children, about our history more. Not only recognize February as a Black History Month. No, Black History Month is recognized and realized every day because our history is coming out. We as black parents need to tell our children about our soul journey to this country, which is a strange land that the Bible is talking about. We need to tell our black children that we serve under a strange people for 400 years, 400 plus something years. We need to tell our black children that we are the original people of this earth. We are the eldest race, the ancient race, We as blacks, we need to tell our children and about the original religion of man. You know, we need to tell our children that Christianity is a religion of the Caucasian race, is a slave religion, and we need to tell our children that Jesus was not a Christian. You know, and we need to tell our children that the people that follows Jesus, the enemies of Jesus, the enemy of Jesus named us Christians. We need to tell our black children the truth. The truth, you know, rather than believe in this man's public school, private school system of things, how he think it works, you know. But on ours, it's good to have a straight A student, black student, whatever. But that is still a blind in the face, encounter of ignorance. You know, you may be intelligent, you know, but you're not intelligent of truth, you know. Yeah. So far as the white parents, you need to tell your children, as a white mother, white father, you need to tell your children how it may be horrible, it may be heart this and that, it may be terrible, but you need to tell your children about your history as a Caucasian race, how you came from a European country, you know, Europe and stuff. You know, you need to tell your children the truth about your history. You know, how that you went from here and there, back and forth, murdering and raping and destroying other races. You know, you need to tell your children to say, it's okay, child, it's okay, Jimmy, that we were once devils. You need to tell your children that. You know, well, that's how I look at it. You know, you need to tell your children. It's up to your children to accept it or not, because I know there are people, Caucasian people, that are not prejudiced, that is not racist, that do not have hatred towards blacks and Native Americans, whatever other races that's non-white. But you need to tell your children these things, you know. And some white people out in the world right now sit to themselves and think to themselves and learn their history and say, we are a terrible, devilish people. You know, how can we do this to other races like that? How can we enslave other races like that, oppress people like this? How? We are devils, you know? So you need to tell your white children the truth about your history, you know? You need to. You need to tell your children, accept the fact and acknowledge it, you know? Acknowledge it, you know? Come on. The Native American people. You need to tell your children about your truth, how that you was already here in this country. The black man wasn't here in the USA. No. The Native American people, the indigenous people, the Native American people was here first. Then the European man came and settled here and saw a particular man, you know, dark skin, you know. The original Native American people, complexion, skin tone was dark. But the Europeans came here and mingling and tingling, raping and murder and giving them smallpox to the indigenous people of the Native American people, you know? And that's how they got light and bright like that, you know? But they still remain of their black, jet black eyebrow color and hair color, you know? But the Native American people need to teach their children, which they are still teaching their children, the truth about their history. You know, how they are people that are natives to this country, like I said, to tell their children that their spirituality, their culture of dancing and singing and speaking in their language and basically keeping things pure, you know, because this is a fact. It is not to be offensive, But the Native American people, they don't mingle and tingle with Caucasian people. No, it's just like a Jewish woman cannot bring a German man to see her Jewish parents. That's not going to work. You can't. So, the Native American people tell their children about their history, how they've been robbed and destroyed and devoured and things like that. They took this man in, this Caucasian man, they called the pale skinned man. They took him in and taught him how to cook and hunt and things like that. They tell their children to this day that. So we need to teach our children about truth. Tell our children about truth and make a better future. That's what I think, to make a better generation.